Hello fellow simmers, it's Daniel White at BLS here. We're back with another train simulator video. You know, we are a train simulator channel and we keep doing vlog videos, so I thought, why not? We'll do a train simulator video for once, you know, show you this fabulous new route. Tonight we're joined with Samuel Beeman. Say hi.
Hello fellow simmers. I just had to say the fellow simmers part because it's been a while since people have heard that.
Indeed.
But yeah.
So tonight we're on the, tonight, it's tonight when we're recording this, so whatever. Today we're going to be taking a look at the backdated train sim North London Line NSE route, I think it's called, version 5. It's basically DTG's North London Line with a few extra bits. It's got down to North Woolwich from Stratford. It's got old Stratford before rebuilding. So when the North London Line actually used to go to North Woolwich instead of it being the Docklands Light Railway. It's also got the St Albans Abbey branch. If you guys would like to see that, feel free to drop a comment down below. You know, might be the case we do a video on it anyway, mightn't it, Beeman? We might do a video. Yeah. You know, depends what happens really.
Well, already I'm quite excited for this one because it's an era that I find has often been overlooked in Train Simulator. Like it's an era that people don't really tend to pay attention to, which I think is a shame because we get so much modern stuff. We don't get any of the 1980s to 90s NSE era period routes. So it's fantastic to see that Backdated Train Sim have gone and done this. So it's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to having a look at it with you.
Yeah, Sam, do you want to go through the requirements of the route?
I can do, yeah.
So the viewers know what's needed.
Yes. So the main core route requirements are the DTG North London Line and Goblin add-on, the DTG West Coast Main Line South London to Birmingham add-on, DTG London to Ipswich Great Eastern Main Line add-on, and the AP Station Pack, which basically comes with the old RSC Doncaster Works, Falmouth Branch, and basically all them old routes. The freeware stuff is the Brailsford LNWR Signal Pack, which was originally on UKTS.
It's also included in Stainmore if you already have that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, is it actually?
It is included in Stainmore, yes.
That's good. And then there's literally a whole bunch of scenario requirements, but I'm not going to go for all those because we'll be here all day otherwise.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, so there's not like masses of requirements for this route, which is actually really good because I do find with some routes that the requirements list are very heavy and it can be a bit of a pain.
Mm-hmm.
So it's quite an easy route to get hold of, which is a good thing about it.
Yeah. I'm just to make you guys aware, I'm running with the AP Weather, RW Enhancer Pro, the AP Vegetation Pack, and the AP Signals, as well as did I say AP Track? No, I didn't. I said Vegetation, AP Track as well. So this might not be what you see. I believe Backdated Train Sim does use the AP Vegetation, but they don't use the AP Track. So there might, if there is a bit of areas where it's clipping, just bear in mind that's not how it looks on their end. This is if you've installed the aftermarket AP pack, basically.
Oh, yeah, because doesn't this route usually use the default DTG?
It does.
2D track,
it does indeed.
Yeah.
Right. So we've decided that we're going to be doing a scenario down to Croxley Green in return. Just a quick half an hour one, just to take a look at the route, get a general idea of what it's like. This is on the Watford DC. So we're starting at Watford Junction. This is on the West Coast Main Line south merged part of the route. It only, sadly, goes as far as Watford Junction northwise. Obviously, we've got the extension to St Albans Abbey now, which was included in version 5. So, yeah. I do apologise if you hear default Class 87s and Mark 3s and everything. That keeps the scenario requirements down, as well as it keeps performance quite high, I would say. Because obviously you're not having the additional AP scripting going on. We're using the AP313 because you don't particularly want to drive anything default DTG without a sound pack or anything like that. And DTG haven't even done a 313 anyway, so.
Hellfire.
So, good evening. A light journey to Croxley Green and back for you this evening. While preparing the train, open the doors for boarding. Departure is at 17:45. And I'm going to unpause and we're going to hit at 87, aren't we?
Probably.
Yep.
Ah, yes. There
Don't
it
even
is.
have the sound pack installed. The window is closed. Right, so we'll set the cab up. We have a green signal, so DRA can go off. Tail lights can go off. Marker lights can go on. Headlights can go on. I think that's literally it. Oh, that's what that does. I didn't know that did that. We'll just check.
How old is the 313 now?
Oh, it's a fair few years old, I'd say.
Yeah, because you can tell that the cab texturing, although it looks fantastic, it's slightly different to the newer cab texturing that they do these days.
I think
like you can see that the dials are just not as. I just don't know. There's something about the dials are just not as.
I think this was a Wagons product, AP Wagons. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Just to note, I have got a sound mod on this. This is using the SamT trains. Well, SamT sound mods, whatever the name of it is, 313 sound mod. We can leave a link in that. Yeah, it adds different things like that AP have missed out. We'll leave a link in the description to that, like we normally do. And we won't forget this time. I don't know if we forgot with the vlog that we did about Faversham. I don't know if I put it in it or not.
I think we forgot that originally.
We did.
I think it's in there now.
It's in there
not
now.
Too sure. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. 47.
I haven't got my Xbox controller plugged in, so that's literally just panning with the mouse.
Oh, see, now this is a proper era. Look, you got 47s on Freightliner trains. Yeah. Hellfire. Gotta say, it's just brilliant to see this era actually being covered for once.
This should be in driver mode, so I should have set that by default.
Because this is when the railways was more exciting as well. This era.
Yes.
There's a lot more variety.
No, I can't remember. Do you have to set the set reset button before you move this off? I can't remember. Yes, you do. It's been a while since I've properly driven this, so bear with, guys. Oh, I love this thing. So yeah, the route is set in Network Southeast. What I'll do is I'll quickly bring up the route map. There you go.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's certainly a big network.
It's got... Oh, I didn't realise it had Victoria in it. Ah. So there's Victoria.
London Vic.
Clapham Junction. You got down to Richmond, because obviously it's the whole North London line. This is where we are currently. So we go through to Watford High Street, which is quite a nice station. We don't go to Bushy, sadly. I can't remember which one I really like. That's the Island platform. Is it Watford High Street?
Looks like it could be.
It could be, yeah. Because of the way the tracks are. Oh, I've put the DRA on. How did I do that? Must have hit the keybind for it. Oh, look at Blue Pep.
Yeah, because it's sort of based NSE/BR Blue era, I think, that the route is based on, yeah. So you have the odd BR Blue loco. So around the period that this is based in, NSE would have been brand spanking new. It would have been the new livery, basically.
Yeah, because this route is kind of like a time warp, so you can drive Peps on it, but you can also drive 416s, 4 EPBs, 2 EPBs. This also has Broad Street in it, which was the station that was right next to where Liverpool Street is. And that fits in with the 4 EPBs being in it, because 4 EPBs used to run into Broad Street. This is the station that I was thinking of. I love this station. I've been through this in reality.
Wow, look at this. Is this a custom built station or
No,
is
this is included as part of West Coast Main Line South. Because if you didn't know, West Coast Main Line South has Watford DC on it, Sam.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Honestly haven't driven along it.
Oh, you kidding me?
You absolute.
So we just came back from a dump at well, we had a temp dump at Watford Junction, so Watford High Street.
Yeah, typical.
So we're going to choose a new scenario. We'll probably do Pep Talk, which is from Euston to Watford Junction, so you'll actually get a bit longer of a run. I'm a bit peeved off about that. I was enjoying that scenario. I was in the zone. I was ready for it. But you know, it's life. Anyway, we'll catch you guys once this scenario has loaded in. Right, so we're back in the 313. Second time's a charm, they say, or something like that. We're gonna do a scenario from Euston to Watford Junction, all stations. Good morning. This is an all station service to Watford Junction. Departure is at 08:10. Start by opening the doors while you set up the cab. So yeah, Sam, you get to see the thingy line now. The Watford DC.
Yeah, so basically, to be safe, wanted to change the scenario in case it dumped again in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, classic train sim moment, unstable game, DTG, sort it out.
You know, it's not going to happen, is it?
Simple as.
That is in driver mode. Yes, good. So we're here at London Euston. I do apologise if the frame rates are going to be a bit bad.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at the detail on that.
I think that's a
thumbnail.
Look at
the station and everything. Yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous.
We'll take a look around while we're here.
Yeah, you see all the information. Yeah, look at all that.
That's pretty cool. There's something that's left over there. 87. There's an 87 coming in with a sleeper.
Look at that. Yeah, this is proper scenario making here. Look, it shows it's a busy scene here at Euston. That's good.
Another 87. Britannia.
My lord.
Patriot and Hail of the Wind.
Oh, this 87. Is this the one that comes with West Coast Main Line over Shap? It is,
yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not the AP one. I mean, I think you can tell it's not the AP one by the sounds.
I mean, to be fair though, in ways it's kind of good using the older one because it's not as
resource intensive.
Graphic, yeah, resource intensive.
I bet if you were to update the textures on it, you would not have a dip. You would not know it was the old one with the AP sound pack. Obviously, you can't get the AP sound pack anymore. If you already have it, then whoopsie-doo. Not whoopsie-doo, yippee. If you don't have it, then...
That still annoys everyone, the fact those AP sound packs are discontinued. Well, it's a big mistake. Still get regular comments in Discord about that. People saying, "Oh, why did AP discontinue the sound packs?" You know, so there is people out there that still want them.
Well, AP removed them without replacements.
Oh, exactly.
Like for things,
I don't get the logic. I don't get the logic behind it at all.
Things for like the 37s I can understand because, you know, we had new 37s and the HSD stuff. But then again, they've removed the MTU pack, haven't they? Well, but we are getting a replacement, though. We know that.
Well, it's the thing. We don't have a 47. We don't have a 33. We don't have, you know, a 45. We just... It's... Well, they didn't do a 45 sound pack, but You get what I mean. They've
I get what you mean.
discontinued sound packs that don't have a replacement, which I just don't get the logic in that at all. But yeah, leaving Euston here looks great. It's really, really nice.
The frame rate isn't actually awful. It's probably because I'm used to scenarios with a load of AP stock in it.
So the actual route itself runs really nicely.
It seems to run really nicely. I don't know how many frames I'm getting. About 25. It's still not acceptable for 2023. But mind you, this processor I've got right now isn't as good as my old one in train sim terms. Because train sim's really single core heavy. It loves that. But my Xeon that I've currently got is not. It's not good for single core. The new processor I'm getting a 7700K, will be excellent for train sim. Especially overclocked. Listen to those sounds though. I think it was new motor sounds that was added by the Sam T sound mod.
It doesn't sound that bad, does it?
No, it sounds really good. I love the AWS sound as well. The bell. It sounds like it's vibrating like it would.
Oh, that sounds nice underneath
That
the
does.
tunnel there. I'll tell you what, the detailing on this route is done really, really nicely. So have they done the OHLE as well?
No, the OHLE was part of West Coast Mainland South, as far as I'm aware.
So basically, this is using elements from other routes, sort of spliced into one. Basically,
Yeah, basically merged.
Yeah.
I apologise if my driving's a bit appalling. I'm trying to take a look at the route while I'm driving. Yeah, but even though they're the old Kuju ones, they don't look that bad in a siding.
They're good for static stock, I'd say.
Yeah. They could probably do with a bit of an upgrade to the textures. Shame DTG never released the old IHH ones as a, as a standalone product. Because he did Mark 2A, he did the normal Mark 2s, and then he did the aircon stuff as well, didn't he? From what I can remember.
His coaching stock models weren't too bad. I say his models, IHH's models were actually really good. It was the sounds that really let them down.
Well, yeah, that's... And he wouldn't let you modify them.
Nope. Because, yeah.
Luckily, we don't have that with DTG. They let us modify it.
Yeah, so even though they have a tendency of releasing crap content, they are decent people.
Yeah, they're open to the...
Yeah, they're open for odd stuff, which is...
Well, they've been getting a lot better with it recently. With Train Sim World, they've been testing things like God mode with it. And that kind of thing. So it's nice to see that.
They're open to... I have noticed they've been a little bit more open recently with Train Sim World.
Yeah.
Like, because I remember at the beginning, it was like, no third-party mods, nothing, can't do anything. But now it's like, they're a little bit more open with that kind of thing. Now, the thing that really confuses me about that is why have they all of a sudden become this open? They've always said that we're going to get multiplayer with it, but that's never happened. So I'm just wondering if they've actually ruled out multiplayer now completely, and that's why third-party stuff has been allowed to be a thing.
I mean, they did say to us that they weren't going to do multiplayer.
Is that confirmed now?
I don't know if it's confirmed, but something was said. I think it was asked.
Oh yeah, because this is the trouble with the Train Sim One. It would have a big selling point if it had the multiplayer in. That would be its selling point. And they've missed that opportunity if they're not going to do it.
Well, it is what it is.
This station is South Hampstead, isn't it?
It is.
So what does it look like? Is there anything changed around here, or is it?
It's just NSE signage mainly. This is all London Overground now. In reality.
Yeah. What does the NSE signage look like? Is it texture wise? Yeah, that's not
Pretty
too
good.
bad, is it?
I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah, and you've got the old NSE clocks stuff as well.
I've gone inside a wall. Yep.
Yeah, they're really nice. Working as well. Yeah, it's nice to see little things like this being put into the route. Those houses up there look a bit modern, mind.
Yeah, but if you're down here,
Yeah.
like you're not
But
really
then
gonna.
again, I suppose, they could still make modern houses back then. Yeah.
This is what I was talking about when the track was clipping. So just ignore this. That's not the route developer's problem.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. You can see fourth rail on the right hand side.
Okay, so we're coming up to Kilburn High Road.
Indeed. There seems to be another 313 here. Try not to overshoot any of the stations. I keep forgetting how bad the brakes are on 313s. I'm used to driving modern EMUs where the brakes tend to be quite good.
At least it's not the MSTS 315.
Is it awful?
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'll take that. Would you take that?
Yeah, pretty bang on. There's pretty bang on there.
Do the doors want to... Oh, am I over the marker?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's probably there. It's a TS thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be our blue one.
Going to Broad Street. If you guys do want to see more of this route, we can definitely look into it. Thinking maybe this
Got ambience.
Indeed.
Could hear the. That's cool. You can hear the sirens and stuff.
Yeah.
Gives that sort of urban London feel, doesn't it?
Yeah. One thing I would like to do a review on at some stage once I've got my proper PC back up and running for you guys is the AP Midland Mainline Enhancement Pack.
Yes.
There's a 47.
Whoa.
I currently can't run it properly because of my current situation with my machine. So it'd be nice to get the PC back up and running so I can actually play it. You were going to say something before that. Sorry, Sam.
Yeah, I was going to say that route in particular does look really, really nice. Saw videos on it.
Yeah, I've had a potter around with it. Just can't really play scenarios on it that well. You need like 5 gigahertz CPU, something like that. Which is why I'm looking forward to getting this new i7.
This station looks really nice.
This is Queen's Park. This is where the London Underground comes into in reality. And I'll show you where they come from.
I do admire Backdated Train Sim for the work they put into these routes because, stuff like this it's hard work,
It is.
And I give anyone credit who makes the mainline routes because, route building takes a long time. Look how long it took us to do the North York Moors upgrade, and that was just an upgrade of a route that had been done previously. So the people who do actually make these routes from scratch and that, you've got to give them massive credit because, it's a lot of work.
This is where the London Underground goes. This is the Bakerloo.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. I recognise that from TSW.
Yeah.
Yeah, because isn't this station in TSW?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
all the way up to Harrow and Wealdstone is in the Train to Mold version. Obviously, we're going further than Harrow and Wealdstone. We'll be going all the way to Watford Junction, which is quite lengthy. But, you know, it's good content, I would say. One thing I will say about the 313s is they've got really good acceleration. They've just got really bad braking. Because they're geared for 75, so it means they can have faster acceleration. As opposed to a higher top speed. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah. So you know your stuff with the units, don't you?
I don't know everything. I know a fair bit. I like to learn about stuff. I like to have a read, have a gander at stuff, and just basically learn. If I've got anything wrong, guys, feel free to put in the comments. Just say what I've got wrong. You know, if you've got any facts about the route or anything you want to see, you know, feel free to ask. So now we're coming into Kensal Green.
Oh yeah, I recognise this station.
Because of the tunnels.
Yeah, also the canopies and stuff as well.
I don't know if it's me or if it is the brakes on these. Oh, you can hear the compressor. Will it do the at the end of it? No. I don't know if they do it actually. Look how tight these tunnels are though.
Yeah. I mean, does it have clearance?
Oh
it
yeah,
does.
yeah. 378s.
Yeah.
These tunnels are still the same today. 378s run through it. I'm not too knowledgeable about the history of this route. I don't know if it was like London Underground and then they decided to start running National Rail services through it, or I'd need to have a look. Yeah, you'll see that it fits. It'll fit just about. Yeah, see?
Oh yeah, just.
We don't want the pantograph up going through there.
Straight off.
It'd be like Bedford with that 377. Right off the bridge. Although that wasn't because of the pant. I don't know what that was because of now. I'll have to find the RAIB report on it. So down to 30 mile an hour. Next station is Wilmsden Junction.
What's the line to the left?
Line to the left is a West Coast main line.
Ah, yes.
So up to Rugby, Birmingham, Milton Keynes Central, that kind of thing. So that.
Can hear a 47, can you?
I'm just going to pause break because I like to stare.
47036. Bloody hell, those numbers are a bit big, aren't they?
Is that the one from the West Coast main line over Shaproot?
Yes.
There we go.
All at EPBs.
Yeah, the frame rate is going to get a bit pants around here because of due to the sheer amount of OHLE and the assets. Should we just we can have a pause break here and we can take a look at what's here. So we got a 4 EPB.
It's not too bad of a model, is it, really?
No.
All things considered.
I think it's a Richard Fletcher reskin. DP simulation. No, this won't be a 4 EPB. This will be a 3 EPB.
Texturing on that is really quite nice.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's a lot better than it's a lot better than the standard DTG.
Yeah.
NSE.
Got another one. That's a 2 EPB. It's 2 coaches.
Yeah, it's a sort of Crompton territory, I'd like to say, I think.
It's NSE. I'm not sure if it was Crompton territory or not. That'll be a 6 EPB. It's 6 coaches. Or would it be a 3 and a 3 EPB plus 3 EPB? or 2x3 EPB. Oh,
But these are Southern Region units, right? Aren't
they
the
are, yes.
Scrambles? Yeah.
The unit classification for Southern Region is so weird, but it's so interesting. One thing I don't know if you notice, Sam, I don't know if the viewers will notice, is no wires.
No, there isn't. Yeah, and that's like a. Is that like a high level and low level station?
At Wilmston Junction, yes. So this is going down there. This is the North London line.
Yeah.
So going down there, you'd go towards Clapham Junction, Wandsworth Road. Not Wandsworth Road, sorry. Clapham Junction, Kensington, Olympia. There's a Gronk with an 87, Cock of the North. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get back in the cab, as I don't particularly want to skip a station.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. But you know, it does look really, really nice.
I think he's done. I think Backdated Train Sim, they've done an excellent job on it.
They do some really good things on their website. If anyone hasn't seen their website, it's very much worth going to have a look, because they do some really good content, don't they?
Yeah, there's a sound pack for the 4EPB that uses the 411 sounds, as far as I'm aware.
Oh yeah, so that's certainly upgrades it. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a necessity if you want to drive that.
Because wasn't the original sounds, it had 31 horns or something on it, which is just ridiculous.
Remember. I haven't driven the original in God knows how long. It probably did. It probably had something stupid, or it might have had the 421 horn.
But that or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, the awful one. I just love the ambient sound effects.
Yeah, funny enough, I was just thinking that. And listen to it, there's lots of different sounds you can hear. Are those new sounds added by Backdated Train Sim, or are they standard, do we think?
I am unsure. They're probably standard. I know Backdated Train Sim was involved in the building of the West Coast Main and South Route by for DTG as contract or something like that.
Oh, nice.
That's why West Coast Mainline South is quite a nice route to drive. It's quite very well detailed.
Well, it wasn't on its first release, but
that wasn't really their problem, but that was more of a DTG rushing it problem. Oh, another pet.
AP Sky is also utilised on this route, I see.
Yeah, most DTG routes, if not all UK ones, use it by default, as far as I'm aware. If you've got it. So this is Harleston. Does it have the weird glitch that the... Yeah, it does. Yeah, this is the weird glitch in the DTG one that I found.
Oh, okay, what's it doing?
Platforms are glitching. It's just that happens in the DTG one. That's why I just mentioned it.
Strange.
Look at that though, proper NSE.
And it's stuff like the billboards as well. If you look at the billboards, look.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney, Broad Street.
Look at that. Broad Street.
Yeah, and then you've got another one on the other side as well with more. See, it's things like this that really show the amount of detail that Backdated Train Sim has gone in. Isn't that like in the top corner there? Is that a... What unit is that in the top corner there?
455.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's sort of advertising the new trains, isn't it? And
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, that. So it's all period to, obviously, the era that's modelled, which is really good.
Yeah.
It's little details like that. The thing is, like, you can have a route that obviously looks good in the means of like scenery and track detail and all that, but then you've got like routes that have the tiny little things, which they're the things that really draw people in my opinion. Is the smaller
It's like
details.
there's any. Oh, look what's over there.
Oh, 73. Whoa.
There's It's like with routes like this. There's always something that you can come back to.
Yeah.
That's Wilmston Euro. I can't remember what it's called. Let me have a look. It's like where the Royal Mail's round net. That's it. But I'll just pause break and we'll take a look and see if anything's inside. Yeah, so there's like baggage stuff and stuff like that.
Boxes.
Boxes,
Other
yeah.
bits and pieces. Pallets.
Sack.
Cages. Sack. Brilliant.
Trying to figure out most of where.
How many tracks there are? It's mad.
This is why this
47, 73. Whoa. Yes, 138. Look at that.
Not a bad model.
No, I quite like the it's the IHH and it re-released DTG version. I quite like it.
Yeah.
Let's say the cab windows are actually the correct proportion, and unlike the Master Key one, which have the what do you call it? The window. Oh, I can't find the words. But yeah, the windows are slightly wrong on the cab on the Master Key one, which I don't like.
Obviously. I've just noticed the weathering on that.
Yeah. Yeah, the West Coast Mail and Overshat ones have nice weathering on them.
Just a shame about.
And numbers, I think, are too large.
Yeah, they're too stretched. Yeah. We got some. I think this is the coach you probably see the most.
What, M80845?
Yeah. I swear to God, that's always there. There's always that. Not always, it might be that one as well. Ah! So the reskins I've got 110, so these must be 110 versions then. They could run at 110 mile an hour.
So they'll be using the old DTG models as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and I don't see the issue with that. It keeps the frame rates down. Like, oh, look. Train on the main line. All the way over there. That's pretty cool. So I like how there's... You what?
Sound like an 87 to me.
It was. I like how there's not just stuff on Watford DC. There's stuff also going on the main line as well. That's like... He's thought about that. So what have we got here then? This is Stonebridge Park. You know what that is, don't you?
Stadium, innit?
Wembley.
Yeah, Wembley Arena.
Stadium.
Wembley Stadium. I knew that.
Got it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I knew that.
Of course. Oh, what else have we got here? I got some TTAs.
Them old whackers.
Reminds me how shit the Alpha is on them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're and the old Mark 2s and, well, Mark 3s even. I mean, for their time, they were the best we had. You know?
I think Matt Wilson's one uses this. His Mark 3. Mark 3 thing. What have we got? 87. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's just 87s.
Seems to be the common motive power, yeah. It would have been nice to have a different variation of livery on them, but then again, I suppose most would be BR blue around this period.
Yeah. Are we going to be able to spot the train from here? Or has it gone underneath already?
Well, you can hear it.
I can hear it. Nah, we wouldn't be able to see it.
No, because it was going down. Yeah.
But nice PCA wagons there. I'm really liking it.
It's the kind of route that I would enjoy driving along because, as I say, variety of. It's the era that has variety.
Yeah. We were discussing there wasn't enough London Underground routes in Train Sim, weren't we? The other night. And I forgot to mention that the Virtual District line exists from Backdated Train Sim.
The same people, yeah.
Yeah, which is quite good.
And a lot of the stuff on that is all custom made by themselves, isn't it? And
Indeed.
They've done a sterling job on it. Really does look smart. I believe there's quite a lot of custom trains that come with it as well. Like there's, I think you get the Isle of Wight, the older Isle of Wight trains, and a steam engine and sort of stuff from Arscott, I believe, is Richard Scott.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite liking this. This is Wembley Central, but I've noticed all the tube stuff hasn't been. Yeah, so maybe the tube didn't run this far then. At this point, I'm not sure.
You'd have to do your research on the route.
Yeah, I'll have to have a
exact. Yeah,
I'll have to have a Luke's and see if I can find anything. I just noticed we got the first one as well.
001.
God, that frame rate is so much better than it is normally on West Coast Mainline South. Oh, listen to that.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, the so they've improved frame rates on this as well, you think, yeah?
It could be the fact that the whole West Coast Mainline route now isn't in it. It could be the fact that it's not using a multitude of AP stock for AI. I'll have to have a play around with I'll have to play around with the DTG one. Obviously, the 710s run on this now in real life, and we don't have 710s in Train Sim.
That's them horrible new plastic things, isn't it?
They're not that bad. They're all right.
Yeah.
They serve a purpose, and they do what they need to. At the end of the day, that's what a train's built for, to do what it needs to. I keep
it's not
clicking
built to. It's not built to, you know, for the enthusiast to fest over, is it? Shonk.
You know what that's supposed to be?
Is that supposed to be shank or something?
No, the Metro.
Oh.
The Metro paper, but they've obviously done the shonk instead. Go down the platform. Oh no, I'm about to miss my train. I'm on my train.
Just have a nice what's the interior view, passenger view?
It doesn't have one.
Does it not? Ah.
What are you doing there, mate?
That's a bit of a letdown.
What are you doing?
Stand away from the edge of the platform, please.
Or can you hit a compressor?
Yes.
Let's put it straight into Wheatfield. Probably going to blow the traction motors up.
You can also hear another 87.
Yes. Sorry, what were you saying?
You can also hear that noise as the pep pulls away from the station. You know that, like, I think it's like rad fan sound when I think that goes.
It's the
You
motors, yeah.
know,
It's the motor fan.
it's probably a pretty bad impression, but you know.
Is that the new Lego Man Biffo sound file recorded solely by Sam Beeman coming out soon?
Oh yes.
£110 right now, please. Or is the sound file going to be free? And you just have to pay for the decoder?
Oh yeah, you know, I should make sound effects for TS. Put it into the game.
Brrr.
To be fair, that is something that I'd love to find out how to do. Is how to actually make ambient audio, ambient sounds for TS.
I can
Just to,
I can see if I can find any documentation for you.
well, yeah, it's just because I fancy just going out recording sounds of like birds and just normal stuff to
Add
kind of
into
add
the.
the root. Yeah.
I mean, I do know how to import. I know how to import stuff into TS, anyways, like sounds. So if we can figure out how to make it ambient audio, we can definitely do that.
Might be
So
worth speaking to Steam Sound Supreme about it because they might know.
yeah. I mean, it could be the case of just looking at blueprint file that AP have done and just see how they've done it. I'm pretty
Because
sure
it's an asset, isn't it? It's an asset that you place down and it makes sound. It's
yeah. I love that. It just sounds so good. These are perfect for this though, because this is stop-start. This is commuter.
and that's what these things were basically designed to do, weren't they? Just
Yeah.
stop, start constantly.
Sadly, we don't get any more than 45.
I love the detail in the cabinets and stuff as well. To how you've got the fire extinguisher, which is like some of the paint has come off on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So also it's quite unique in the sense cab that how it has a fire extinguisher right just plonked up beside on the wall there. It's different. It's unusual, isn't it?
It's probably because of how shit Peps were, and if they ever caught fire, just spray it there and then.
Well, I heard that they were a very uncomfortable ride.
Yeah, they're not great. Been
And
on
again, they weren't really built for comfort, though, were they? Because they were just built for commuting.
Yeah.
Just stopping and starting
Weren't
in the
built for long
cities.
distance.
No, not really.
Is it that sound now that you can hear?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Now it's turned off, isn't it?
I'll be a fan. So we've got 7 miles to Watford Junction. So what time did we start this scenario? 8?
I believe so.
8:10. So we've been going for half an hour. And that's a pretty decent run, I'd say. So far. We've still got a fair few stations to go. So the station we're about to come into is where the London Underground terminates today.
Shame you can't do the announcements in it.
I'm not doing the announcements. I'm not recording announcements.
I mean, would these things even have announcements? I suppose they would, wouldn't they?
I don't know. I don't think so. Not in this day and age. I don't even think they had guards. I think it was all DOO. Driver only operated.
You'd probably get the driver talking on the thing, wouldn't you?
We have run out of Ferrero Rochers. Or something like that. It's pretty much you get up to speed, then you just shut off.
Yeah, you probably would say something like, "Good afternoon, everyone. The next station is Harrow and Wealdstone. The next station, Harrow and Wealdstone." Something like that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, probably. Probably more of your accent, not a Birmingham accent.
Well, I suppose years ago, everyone spoke differently, really.
Yeah, true.
Like when you see them old films of steam era and stuff, you got these like people like they all talk kind of like more posh, don't they?
Yeah, because you didn't have things like the internet brainwriting little kids. I mean, you had gangsters, but you didn't have like what we have like chavs, did you?
No. To be fair, most people were just all posh with their suits, and ties, and top hats and stuff, weren't it?
Yeah.
I'll go as far. I'll definitely say that the UK was a lot more glamorous back in the day. Really,
Yeah,
less run down and rough as it is
I'll probably
now.
keep my opinions to myself on how the UK is currently. It involves a lot of vulgar language, which I'm not willing to say on YouTube. Is that 70 or 68? Oh, 70.
70 and 68 on this route.
Not on this route, outside, you muppet.
Uh,
I got distracted while I was waiting for station duties. So this station currently where we are is where London Underground terminates. And then obviously we continue on. So they'd go into that siding on the right-hand side. That turnback siding. Which is why the track kind of does this kink around it. If you see what I mean.
isn't this the line as well that the was it Steam on the Met happened or?
No, no.
That's
Definitely not.
that's a Metropolitan line, isn't it?
That's Metropolitan, yeah.
Yeah.
This is deep level tube. You would not fit standard gauge stock in the Bakerloo. Steam on the Met though, that was on the Metropolitan District Circle. Hammersmith and
Oh,
City, I think.
you just wish that. Well, I wish that I was around for that.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I was born in the wrong era, but then sometimes I feel like, yeah, I am better off being born in this era.
Well, you wouldn't get train sim and stuff for a start if you was born like in an earlier era.
I don't think Train Sim particularly likes me anyway. On that note, I'm just going to save it quickly so I don't lose my progress. Be interesting to see Golden Goldsmith do some scenarios for this.
They've still not got their website up and running,
No, they
have they?
have.
Today was all fixed now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the website's working now. So they updated the Gamble pack. The Gamble pack with the Freightliner stuff. Which I need to get I need to get my hands on when I get paid.
Yeah, because there was a long time where they didn't have a website for like, oh, it must have been about 2 years or something.
Yeah, I can't remember what happened. I think he was just took a break.
I also noticed that this route has made use of the Armstrong Powerhouse Signal EP as well.
Yeah, that's because it doesn't require it. It's because what I assume is these are all just signals that were on these here were on West Coast Main Line South. I don't think the signalling has changed much.
Yeah, so they're all the UK Pro signals on.
Yeah, there will be. So we got Hatch End, Carpenter's Park, Bushy, Watford High Street, and Watford Junction. Oh shit, I didn't close the doors.
Yeah, probably help do that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, luckily there's a thing called traction interlock, so it doesn't let me do it. That's the tiredness getting me. Been fixing computers all day. There's
The
another
next
free.
station is Hatch End.
Fuck's sake. There's another 313 there. That's not speeding. It's slightly over. Stop complaining. Oh, there's another train.
Right. I'm going to have to go and do my eardrops quickly, Dan, actually, because it's 9:45 and I haven't done him yet.
Okay.
So, yeah. If anyone wants any gen on that, I have got an ear infection. And
Right,
it
we
is
don't need to
horrible.
know. Go and do your eardrops.
So I need to go and do my eardrops. So I'll leave you with Dan's capable hands for now. Oh, yes, look at that.
It's just
My
started.
lord.
He's just started frothing when a 47 appears.
Well, yeah, this is just typical. It starts getting interesting when I'm about to go off and take my eardrops. Typical.
Well, go. Stop talking about it and go and do it.
Right, I'll just go and do that quickly while you continue this.
Yes.
So, BRB, guys.
So, a very professional BLS video. We love it. So we're currently at Hatch End. Obviously, you've just seen a 47 go past. So there's quite a variety of AI in this scenario, which seems to be, quite good. Not seen many stopping services on the main line to like Tring and Northampton and stuff like that. Could be the fact that limited amounts of rolling stock. That does sound rather good. Shame he's not here because there's a pair of 87s on a modal. So we've got Carpenter's Park, Bushy, Watford High Street, and Watford Junction. So not too many left. So yeah, I do highly recommend you guys go and pick this route up because I do think it is genuinely worth a download. It's free. What's better than free? Nothing, because it's free. Don't have to pay a single dime. Obviously, you have to have all the requirements for it. Other than that, I don't see the issue with it. This route also does, as Sam mentioned, it does make use of the ALGB signals. We do have a texture patch for those on the BLS site made by Steve. It's actually recommended on the Backdated Train website to download them for the route, which is quite nice of them to give us that bit of publicity, as they call it. Some publicity, yeah, I think that's the right word. Passengers haven't come here for comfort. That's one thing I'll just say. That's a picture. No. That's the That's a picture. There we go. Take several ones of the same. Take several screenshots of the same thing. Make sure it's good. Next one will be Bushy. I personally think one of the best freeware routes I've ever tried, to be honest. I think it's quite decent. You know, you don't really get to see many 80s era routes. And if you do, they're kind of fictional. But this is pure NSE, BR Blue. This is like, this is where you get all the proper traction, like 313s, 87s, 86s, 37s. Like, the endless things you can do. Like, this is only a small section. I wouldn't so much call this a route. It's a network. That's what it is. It's a network. You know, it's several routes. You know, you're not limited to doing what London Euston to Watford Junction. You can do, I don't know, Richmond to North Woolwich and stuff like that. You know, it comes with scenarios. Hats off to creator. It must have taken him absolutely ages to do this, to actually what's the word? You know, pull this off. I know it's been a route that's taken quite a long time because I know he's been adding to it. Not all the time, but it's been updated quite regularly. You know, I was amazed when Broad Street was added to it. That was quite a big thing. To have a station that doesn't exist anymore, and the way he's done it, you know, he's used what assets he's got, and he's done an absolutely sterling job. We'll have to take a look at Broad Street. We'll do a scenario into it, maybe with an EPB. Show that off.
Keep yawning, Dan.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
You missed a 80. You missed a pair of 87s on a modal.
Oh, was it BR Blue ones?
It was.
Of course. No inner city ones then, or anything like that.
No, sadly not.
It would have been nice to have a bit more variety of liveries on the 87s instead of just BR Blue ones, but then I suppose it keeps the requirements list down, so
Exactly.
can't complain.
It's now just switched to third rail. It's not fourth rail anymore. This makes me think this was after London Underground stopped going to Watford Junction. Because yes, the Underground did go to Watford Junction at one stage. I honestly didn't realise that the yawning was coming through that much on the microphone, to be honest.
Oh, trust me, it's coming through. Everyone else will probably be able to hear.
I apologise, guys. I'm doing this on... Oh, bloody hell. Tiredness. You know, I'm committed.
Well, you haven't missed a station yet, so...
I haven't missed an AWS either. This is the station where it dumped last time.
Yeah, so in a sense, we've gone the opposite direction to what we was going in
Yeah.
at the start of the video. Yeah.
Except we were good. That junction that we've just gone past, we were going to go down there. So this is Watford High Street. Look at that.
Yeah, that's very, very nice.
Beautiful.
Got plenty of screenshots to choose from for like thumbnails and things.
Indeed.
Got a yellow aspect.
Indeed. Next one is Watford Junction.
I do like the look of this station. It's very, very nice.
I think he's done an absolutely sterling job.
Back this route's freeware as well is really, really good.
You know that quote from earlier?
What's that?
The in-betweeners one. I've still got it in my head.
Oh, for God's sake.
Interesting. Bit of a social hub, is he? The big man and compass. The go-to guy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I've got that in my head. It's just bugging
Yeah.
me.
I think anyone who's watching this who's seen the in-betweeners know exactly what you're on about.
What I'm referencing.
It's where they went to. Yeah, it's where they went to the University of
Warwick.
Was it Warwick? That was it. Warwick University.
Anyway.
Joe, interesting. Bit of a social hub, is he? The big man on campus, the go-to guy.
I love it so much. Oh, there's something wrong with me.
I don't know what it is. It just makes you laugh. How he delivers the line.
I think it's the tiredness that's hitting me. Do you know when you're tired, you'll just laugh at anything?
Well, no, I don't know that, but you know.
Okay, I'm more giggly when I'm tired. I blame Watford Junction, which is where we are arriving into now.
Fun fact, you've got to edit this after you've done this. So.
Oh, I am not editing this tonight. It's going to be a tomorrow job. That is not happening tonight. I will mess up with it. Although I don't really have to edit much. I just have to, like...
You have to splice the videos together and... Yeah.
I don't have to splice any videos together. I just paused for video on OBS.
Ah.
Yeah, see, clever. So it'll all be one file and I'll just have to split where the... Oh, no, I shouldn't have to. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm actually
tomorrow,
when I'm functioning, I'll get a can of...
Be safe.
Yeah, I want to get a can of Monster. I don't know why I'm being safe. Shouldn't be allowing me to drive a train while I'm like this. Oh, well.
Ah, so we've arrived at Watford Junction at exactly bang on the dot 9 o'clock. Look. Look at that.
Would you say that's good driving?
And is that on time?
I don't know. Nor do I care.
Oh no, there's not really any timings on there. But
about an hour to here, I'd say, is okay. So that's... oh, I've left the... What we'll do is we'll pause break that so the scenario doesn't end. So yeah, that's the new Backdated Train Sim North London Line version 5 updated, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little review. You know, it's always a bit fruity when I'm on it.
Haha. Yeah. But just look at that. You know, that's a lovely sight just there. You know, you've got old BR Blue with NSE, well, the slightly newer NSE, because NSE is old now, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that these 313s are not actually in service anymore. They were the oldest...
Been scrapped.
Well, they were the oldest units on the network at one stage, weren't they? Oh, look at that, as a Craven.
Yeah, that's the St Albans Abbey branch that we will have a look at in another video. We also got some OBA wagons and some TTAs and some sea cows. YGHs. No, not sea cows, sorry, sea lions. This is also the yard, funnily enough, where that first Great Eastern 321 derailed. But yeah, Watford North Yard, or whatever it was called. Yeah, that's the route, guys.
And this is for some reason Watford Junction looks slightly different here, because isn't it like a through station now, or I don't think the bay platforms are even a thing anymore.
No, they
are
are. They are.
Oh, they are. Are they?
This is where,
Oh.
and this is where overground terminates.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
I've just noticed. Look at
Yeah,
the
they put
weathering
weathering on there. Look. Yeah, that's cool. And you got obviously got all the old NSE colours on the lamps and the station signs, etc. So, what's your overall thoughts on the route then, Dan?
Don't download. No, I'm joking. It's quite a good route. I would definitely go and download it.
My lord.
Thrash. Should we go up here? Even from there, actually, it looks quite. Bus veg. I bet you're not even. That's an Easter egg. That is. That's got to be an Easter egg.
Heritage bus.
Route Master. Is it an RT? No, it's an RM. Sorry, RM. You got RMs and RMLs. RMLs are the slightly longer ones. Yeah, I'm waffling. If you guys have enjoyed this, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Comment down below what was your favourite part. Would you like to see more? That kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, I've enjoyed looking at it. I mean, I'm definitely going to get the route because it's an era I enjoy. I just need to get the rest of the requirements and then I'll be able to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks definitely worth it. So I've been sold on it. I haven't currently got the route, but just by doing this video with Dan, it's made me want it. So there you go. So that it just shows how much of a good route it is.
Indeed. Anyway, thank you guys ever so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.